Hey everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. I apologize for not getting any videos out since November 10th. This is unbelievable. Another unbelievable story. This is going to be an update to what's going on with the movie, my life, and man, is it really interesting. So, believe it or not, while I was filming my last video, someone died in my house, and I didn't know it for 2 days. He died. His name was Mark. I'm not going to give his last name out. I don't know if his family. But anyway, he was 65 years old. He died. And I didn't discover his body for 2 days. And I don't live in a big mansion either. I mean, I just didn't know he was there. Went to the bathroom, died, fell, split his head open. So they had, the first day we were investigating as a homicide because the guy's head was broke. So, I mean, I haven't looked at the video, but during that video, my last video, what was the name of that video, baby? About helping people out and stuff, or.
It said that
What's the title?
it's time we all started helping those in need.
Well, isn't that unbelievable? So while I was filming that video, you could hear a little bump, once fall, and then another fall, and then he died. I tried giving him CPR, and that was just. But it goes to show that there's something about Kevin Moore that things will never stop happening, newsworthy items and things. So God bless you, Mark. Um, I, I just don't know. It was the most unbelievable thing. And then for 2 days to go by, and I'm not realizing that he's in my house dead. Well, I have my daughter here. I mean, you can hear if you guys go back to the last video and you listen, you may even be able to hear his head hitting the, the tile. Anyway, God bless you, Martin. If you guys want to find it in your heart, say a prayer for him. He was a good guy. He was a very private guy. He was just a really good soul. God bless you and have mercy on your soul. Well, so now I want to start telling you what else is going on. So that effed me up for a while. I really wasn't in the mood, to do these videos. It's not easy. Talking, it's not easy, especially with me because every time I tell a story, I always think I'm blowing my own horn. So I'm going to start talking about myself in the third person. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do because man, this is unbelievable. And so now, um, I want to. Okay, so let me put it this way. So Rob Port is an Academy Award winning, is Academy Award or is it Oscar Award winning writer? Google him. He's the guy that's working the movie right now. And then we had to do some legal stuff with the movie. My lawyers were going back and forth. I think we got everything figured out now as far as contracts and shit like that. This is really a big deal. I mean, this company is spending a bunch of money on me. Now let me explain to you. Let me tell you about books being turned into feature films and how that works. I'm going to do it really quick. So you got a book, right? And there's many movies that are made from books. There is. So going on 32 years now, what they do is they option the studio or a producer options the book for 18 months. And in that 18 months, they develop it they develop the book into a screenplay. And then when they read the screenplay, they decide whether or not they're going to make the movie. And about a dozen times in the 32 years, they passed on it. But not this time. This time is different. They're making a movie. So, um, so I've read many scripts. I've read many treatments. that a treatment is a script without dialogue. Okay, so now most movies are like 120 pages. The screenplay will be 120 pages, and each page represents approximately 1 minute of dialogue or screen time. Okay, so they want to keep it. This movie's going to be pretty long, from what I understand. So I spoke to the screenplay because the screenwriter, because I'm going back and forth. So let me tell you what happened. All the other screenwriters wrote some bullshit story that did not even, some of them didn't even anywhere near any my life story. It wasn't even close. But they just make up some bullshit, and it failed, and it was rejected. All of them were rejected. But the one thing that every single screenplay that I ever read about Kevin Marr's life or his book was all about events in my life. Like I robbed a bank, or I threw a car in the river with Roy DeMeo gives me a car. I threw it in the river. All the crimes that I did, and all the undercover stuff that I did. So it was always about those stories. But not this time. This is so during these 32 years when I was under contract with a studio or a book publisher, all those times it was always about the stories and not about me, Kevin Marr. Let's call him Kevin Marr, but not this time. So this guy Rockport has been picking my brains, picking, saying, what the hell you want to know about where I went to school, what my upbringing was. I came from a broken home, so what? So that everybody I knew I just about. But holy crap, so now this was about 10 days ago, is the last time I worked with Rob. And he was 30 pages into the script, which is lightning speed. It's lightning speed. They hope to start shooting this movie. They hope to have the movie out June. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but June of next year. So he has been. So he read the 30 pages, and wow, did it blow me away. This guy Kevin Marr is a pretty interesting guy on its just him, because as he's reading all the things that I just told him over the past 2 or 3 months that I've been working with him since it was greenlit, I was just like, what is he? I thought he was just like being nosy, man. I don't know. I want to know what I. So where I used to tell people, yo, I'm under contract. I'm making a movie about me. It's about me. It was never about me. None of those movies were ever about me. They were all about the things happened, stories that happened in my life. But this movie is going to be about me, and they're spending a bunch of money telling my tale about how I was raised, what made me decide to do this. I don't even know myself. So as he's reading these 30 pages back, which equates to the first 30 minutes of the movie, it's going to be about Kevin Marr. So this is like the first time I can actually say that they're making a movie about Kevin Marr, this guy. And as he's reading the things that I've done in my life, and going to prison, going to school, going to meeting, flowing in with the mafia, the drug cartel. Holy shit, man, that's pretty fucking interesting. If I do say so myself, and I hate to blow my own, but holy shit. So he took me through the first 30 minutes of this 100. I think it's going to be like 125 minutes. It's going to be a long movie the way he's writing it. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on that, about what happened with my friend. It was bizarre. I mean, the guy was in my house for 2 days dead, and then the homicide. It's I just can't believe it. These stories just never seem to end. The other thing that I want to talk to you real quick. What's the name of that movie? Next month I'm going to be launching a new television series What's the name of it?
Entitled Hollywood Stories.
Untitled
Yeah.
Hollywood Stories. It's going to premiere next month. It's going to be about one of my ex-wives. And the more I started thinking about my ex-wives, that's pretty interesting too. Because let me tell you about my ex-wives that you probably don't even know. My first ex-wife is in this book. When I met her, she was married to a mob killer's. She was the wife of a mob killer who was on trial for 3 murders in New York City. And I'm not going to get into that. So that's who she was when I met her. What she became while we were together was the vice president of circulation, North America's Economist magazine, which is the oldest magazine in the world. So that's who she was. And that was the true love of my life. She's retired with her new husband, Richard O'Rourke, in Naples, Florida. That's what she's doing. My second wife, put your fingers in your ears, was a $150 an hour. That's what she was. Okay, can unplug you? That's what she was. And then later became the star of the hit TV show for Bravo, The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Danielle Staub. That's who the second one was. And then there was a big lawsuit, and then there was so that's who she was. Then late in my life, I was at what, 58? I became a private investigator working in Southern California doing workers' compensation fraud investigations for third-party administrators, insurance companies, right? And I met this beautiful woman who was 26 years younger than me, stunning supermodel. I'm looking at my daughter, and she looks just like, she's like the twin. I can tell you, but I'll never show my daughter's face on this. I'll never do that. So I met her, and quickly after I met her, she got pregnant. Now, mind you, I was 58 years old, never made anybody pregnant that I was aware of. I didn't. I thought my shit wasn't swimming. I didn't think it was. But bang! Boy, am I lucky. Did I mention my daughter's a valedictorian? I wonder where she got that from. Right over here, not the mother. Anyway, so I think my wives, oh, and the other one, anything. So my first wife was 9 years older than me. My second wife, if you want to call her that skank, Danielle Staub, I was 8 years older than her. And then my third wife was 26 years younger than me. Not bad, huh? But anyway, got my beautiful daughter here. So I just wanted to keep you guys up to date about the movie's really going to be about this guy, Kevin Marr. And when he was reading me back the screenplay, like this guy's some writer. You should look him up. Go look him up, Rob Port. And so like I'm very excited now. We are at the time of the shooting. What's today's date?
December 15th.
It's December 15th, 10 days from Christmas. Christmas Eve is my mother's birthday. God bless her soul. And we're going to have a great Christmas here. And I hope that all you viewers out there have a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to be doing a little more videos. It just took me a long time to get the image of what happened here during the last video. I still can't believe it. So yeah. Again, I'm sorry about going this long. I think it's 20 days without a video. No, actually, it's over a month, right? When was it?
Yes, it was over a month.
It's been over a month. That happened on the 10th of November. I found them on the 12th.
No, actually, no, this video was up. Oh wait, it was recorded on the 10th and then uploaded to YouTube the 13th.
Oh, yeah. I died while filming. Anyway, I could get goosebumps. Like, subscribe, And this movie's coming, and how cool is that going to be for all our viewers? Thank you. God bless. Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year if I don't see you guys from now until then. And Godspeed.